Hey boys and girls, this is Wildman Willis here. I'm doing a review of Money in the Bank 2018. All in all, it was a pretty cool pay-per-view. Some matches didn't need to be on there. Some matches needed to be shorter. All in all, it couldn't hold a candle to NXT the night before. So I'm basically going to do the reviews of the matches. He had start off hot with Big Cass and Daniel Bryan. Big Cass did much better in this match than he did the last match, ring work wise. But still, Daniel Bryan is the hottest thing going today. Everybody love him. You can see the whole crowd going crazy for him. As soon as he came out, Big Cass just tapped out once again. So then we had Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn. Nobody really cared about this feud going in. Lashley did a little bit of power moves near the end to get people a little bit more invested in the match, but they really didn't care. WWE then basically botched Bobby Lashley from the get-go, because it was basically he was supposed to replace Lesnar, but I guess it didn't work out that way. Then we had Seth Rollins versus Elias. That was a good match, a very decent match. Only thing I didn't care about the match was that Seth cheated to win, which I don't think he really needed to do that. So then we had the ladies' Money in the Bank, which to me was the better matches of the night. So you had Bliss, Lynch, Flair, Amber, Lana, Naomi, Natalya, and Banks. Everybody did their part. Lana was pretty good in the match. I give her credit where credit was due. A lot of people thought Natalya was going to win the match, so her and Ronda was going to fight, but something else happened later on to change all of that up. So Bliss wins the Money in the Bank, and basically people was popping for Bliss as soon as she came out in the arena. So Bliss is over. Some people don't like that, but she's just over. Because people, I don't know what it is, but she just, for when she started out, from what she is now, she just then proved herself to everybody. So then we had Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. Man, even though this match was only 15 minutes and 40 seconds, it felt like it was a 35-minute match. The fans didn't care. They was chanting boring. The beach ball came out, but the crowd, the damn security got it. They was chanting CM Punk. Even though CM Punk lost to UFC, it don't matter. People still was cheering his name hard as I don't know what. This is boring. Sucks. All kind of stuff. So Roman won. Nobody cared. Nobody cheered. Nobody booed. They just was waiting for the next match. So they followed it up with Carmella and Asuka, which was kind of another match that kind of killed the crowd. The only thing that people popped a little bit for was James Ellsworth, but that kind of leaked out a little bit, so everybody knew it was him as soon as he popped out. I don't know what they do on Asuka. After she lost that match earlier in the year, that's just been the end of her run for some reason, and I don't know what to do with her. AJ and Nakamura, the crowd was kind of dead in the beginning, but once they start kicking it up a notch and just start all kind of terrible stuff to each other, then the crowd start really getting into the match to wake themselves up. So I think after 2 matches that had very lows and nobody really cared about, this was the match that brought the crowd back into the pay-per-view. AJ Styles is still the champ, which is good. Some people might complain that Nakamura should have had the belt a long time ago, but to have a good title run with AJ Styles, he deserves it, so good for him. So next we had Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax. A lot of people was dreading that Ronda was going to win the match the first night out. So, but fortunately, it didn't happen that way. Alexa Bliss cashed in after basically Ronda beat the hell out of Nia. So she took advantage of the situation, beat the hell out of both of them with the briefcase, did Twisted Bliss, and now she is the 5-time women's champion, which they could do a lot with her and her mouth having so many people chasing after her, which is a smart thing to do on the Raw side. So then we had the main event, Money in the Bank, and everybody, even me, was thinking that The Miz was going to win this. But guess what? They actually went ahead and gave Braun the Money in the Bank, which I'm glad that he is. So hopefully he can get his title match at the Royal Rumble, not Royal Rumble, at SummerSlam. And maybe they can take the belt off of Brock so we don't have to hear nobody's mouth about, oh, Brock, don't be there. So finally they can put the belt on somebody that's there every week, somebody other than Roman, because that ship done sailed. They need to just stop. Stop, because it's getting worse and worse now. So that's my review. This is Wildman Willis signing off. See you next time.